Just like any other livestock, pigs are prone to diseases which lead to high maintenance cost and sometimes mortality. Outbreaks such as swine flu, brucellosis, pneumonia, coccidiosis, respiratory diseases, mastitis, and internal diseases are some of the reasons for reduced production rate in a farm. Pig farmers should look out for signs and symptoms such as lack of appetite, diarrhea, eye discharge, excessive coughing, hernia, dry skin, and irregular spots on skin and excessively long hair. These are some of the indicators that pig infection or disease attack. Mrs. Gitonga takes a great precaution in managing the health of her pig stock. She ensures regularly to have and invite veterinary doctors in her farm for a diagnosis and checkup and also treatments.
Pigs have got, if you feed them properly and you have the right injection from the piglet up to the bacon, you don't get so many problems. But if you don't do that, these days, my worker is the one who have been doing, and sometimes I think he does not do the correct thing. But the last time, my son came and we changed the feeding. When we changed the feeding, we used to get pigs, porkers, mostly dying obvious, just without any knowledge of sickness or such. So you get the pigs in the morning has died. So I required, we have a veterinary doctor. When we asked him, he said it might be change of food. In fact, he asked us, have you changed the formula for your feeding? Then we said yes. So he said that was the cause. We decided to change the feeding, but it continued. So I took my sample to laboratory. When I took it to laboratory, in fact, I was really helped and we changed completely. It was Dr. Moirege told me that either we clean the pens, we use a disinfectant because there might be some insects. And then he said sometimes we change the formula of the feeding. And from there, we did what he said. Right now, we have not come across that death.
Apart from attack from diseases, farmers may experience the challenges of cannibalism in their pig stock. Mrs. Gitonga has a remedy for this problem. She hangs chains in the sty which act as a playing tool for the pigs to bite and boredom cure.
We have this one to help not to play with them so they don't bite their tails. Although sometimes it does not help. So. We will do that. We will do that. You put it down on that end so as they have a bigger space.
Good hygiene practices in a pigsty will minimize problems in production. The pens at Mrs. Gitonga's farm are cleaned every morning and evenings before feeding.
We must do it in the morning. Like now, they are ready cleaning the houses. We clean them in the morning, and then when sometimes we lack workers and we make it maybe once, but mostly when we do it twice, in the morning and in the evening before feeding.
Each pen has not less than 2 boys and 5 to 8 sows. In her interactions with the pigs, she talks to them and they know her voice.
Wake up! Hello? 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 Amuka, 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 amuka. This is a boa.
Mrs. Gitonga has her own butchery where she sells pork. For the business to grow, it took time as consumers took long to adapt and embrace pork eating. In 2006, Mrs. Gitonga attests to having a good market for her pork as it is just gaining popularity then.
We started a butchery, which is still now doing well. We started a butchery where we roast the meat, although most of the people by then didn't know how to use the pigs or the pork itself. So we used to have a problem, but we used to sell like that. But I said my son also was, by the time 1998 he started going, he was employed by the Twiga and he used to live at Thika. So he found the method they were using their pigs by having an oven that uses coal, and then they would put the pigs, the pig's meat inside. So when we started around 2006, in fact we did it very well. In fact we were about, and then we even looked for more farmers to be feeding our butchery. Then there was either 2007 when there was swine flu. So they all, when people heard that, they stopped eating. But later, I think because pig's meat are sweet when they are prepared properly. So later, they also came back after it was declared that it was either chicken flu, but not the pigs. So from there, we did it so well, and we even finished the number of pigs we had. So we started buying from other farmers. And then from there, we increased ours. From then, we have not been buying from the farmers. We have been taking our pigs to the butchery, and the butchery even has been finishing them. So we arranged ourselves, or we had our preparation that we will be having at least, we are not going to miss the pigs for the people to eat, because they are now used to that. And from then and right now, they are doing well.
Aside from selling pork, she also sells boas to farmers looking to start the pig farming business.
These are young boas. We have kept them for the farmers. This one, they have been born here, so you cannot give them to serve ours. So we have to sell them outside. Because the farmers, there are some who come want the boa, a young man like this one. For breeding, we are selling from not below 35, 38 up to 40, according to the quality of the pigs you have.
Mrs. Gitonga gets advice from Dr. Mwirege on how to take care and manage newborn piglets on her farm.
Iron. Twagiciarirwo ira. Thecaga iron na ciko ya keri. Ya gatatu. Kindu kiria first day is teething. I want to do teething now before I go. Because this one might refuse to be to feed them, because you know they bite. This one might have been bitten by the others, although we have this one to help not to play with them, so they don't bite their tails.
Commercial pig farming in Kenya is being documented to be a productive business activity that attracts vast profits after only a few months of investment. To succeed in pig farming, not only do you require capital investments, but also some background knowledge about pig production. If you're just starting out or you are already doing it, we hope you have been motivated by Mrs. Gitonga throughout the show. Thank you for staying tuned to Smart Pigs on KTN Farmers TV. For more, watch Smart Pigs every Monday to Wednesday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. And for questions and comments, talk to us through our SMS line 22071.